welcome to our Wonder Vlog video where we explore the heart of Cebu, one cultural gem at a time. Whether you're a local or a tourist, Cebu has so much to offer, di ba ka-wonder?
Sakto jud ka diha ka-wonder, whether from history, arts, food, and of course kalingaw. So tara na, join us as we rediscover the treasures of Cebu. Pero asa naman ang tukuban ka-uban?
Wala bito.
To start off, our first destination is National Museum of the Philippines. Let's go!
Hi! We are here in NMP Cebu, located in Plaza Independencia. It is near Fort San Pedro. It was opened to the public in July 28, 2023, inaugurated by our President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Yes, so this building was constructed in 1910 by William Parsons. It served as the aduana of the Cebu and has survived the bombing since World War II.
Wow.
Let's go!
Let's go!
The NMP Cebu houses 5 different galleries. First is Kinaiyahang Cebu's Natural Wonders. It houses rare geological features, plants and animals endemic only in Cebu. Next is the Ang Karaang Sugbo ug ang mga kabiling bahandi. This gallery features significant archaeological finds that educates visitors on the history of Cebu. Third gallery is called Paglawig, Cultural Movement Across the Seas. This is an exhibit which contains ethnographic traditions through maritime history and industry. Under fourth gallery, the Philippine Center New York Core Collection of 1974. This is a collection of the Philippine Center in New York to Cebu, showing artworks that leading Filipino artists made in the 1970s. Lastly, the fifth gallery, ang Kamamagnaon o Kinaadma ni Maestro Tino. This space contains the work of Cebuano artist Martino Tinong Abellana, labeled to be the Dean of the Cebuano Painters.
Importante nga doon ay museum nga atong atuan sa usa ka lugar kay mo man na siya repository sa kagahapon kabilin, no? Sama sa ngipon ba? That's the last thing that gets to rot in a human setup. So kani siya mo ni siya handumanan, kamaturan nga doon ay kabilin sa istorya sa usa ka lugar. So muna importansya sa usa ka museum nang busitahan gyud siya sa turista. Ingon pa nato nga para makasabot ta sa atong paingnan, dapat mas law matong pagsabot sa asa tagikan. Ay sa manimo, we impress people based kung kinsa iyang ginikanan. Yung behavior is always based on sa pong ginikanan o ang bungan. So kani siya mas makakalaw man nato ang pagila sa katawhang Cebuano.
So hi guys, we're now here at Fort San Pedro, also known as Puerto San Pedro. Tara, manulog ta! Puerto San Pedro is known to be the oldest and smallest fort in the Philippines, built by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, who founded the earliest settlement in Cebu. The fortress was originally built using logs on May 8, 1565, which 11 days after Legazpi arrived in Cebu. Over the years, it saw a change in structures to stone and mortar. Its measurements only covered 2,025 square meters with a feet of 2 feet tall and 8 feet thick, which formed a triangle as 2 sides face the sea and the other on land.
Well, since I was here, ang ako yung permi sulti sa mga kanang mag-tour guide ko, especially mga estudyante or mga batanong parehas ninyo na you have to take care of Fort San Pedro. Why? This is our last frontier as heritage. If we talk about heritage, preservation, and conservation, this is the last. Inikawalaan wala. Why? This is everything started. No? Pagtukod sa Fort San Pedro, gibuhi og balik ang Christianity. Okay? Then the trading, then the culture na usab. Daghan nga sa pila ka gubat ni agi Spaniards, American, Japanese. So still nagbarog lang gyapon siya to symbolize peace. Peace kay nga naman naaman siya nga nagbarog lang siya gihapon before and after those wars. And then nahimo na ni siyang significant factor nato sa atong kultura. So ato ning pinanggaon ato ni siya kay i-preserve naman gid ni siya, gibutangan na siya sa balaod nga kinahanglan i-preserve. Not even a little scratch of the stone cannot touch it.
Welcome to Fort San Pedro.
Magellan's Cross. It portrays how Ferdinand Magellan arrived in Cebu, March 15, 1521, with the intention to share Christianity in all parts of the world.
Through this, he successfully persuaded Rahao Mabon, Queen Juana, and 400 more to be the first Christian Filipinos. Father Pedro Valderrama was the only priest to perform that baptism and was the only priest in Magellan's expedition to the Philippines. A cross was created out of Tindalumi to signify the Christian conversion of Humabon and Queen Juana. From 1525 to 1740, Augustinian priests built a shrine for locals to witness the cross. It still remains standing to this day and is often a place to offer prayers through candles which women sell, and even offering to pray for youth via dance.
So akong pagtuwa ning Magellan's Cross. So, diri ang cross ni Magellan nga nahimutan ang Kristyanismo. Katoliko. Gidaan ni Magellan ang cross diri. So, meaning, so siya gilandmark diri about sa ato pagka-Kristiyano.
Lipay. Oo. Gawas po sa nga malipay. Kaya naasad mi diri nang ginabuhi adlaw-adlaw. Landa kandila. Munay magpasinulog nga. Sinulog sa din. Sampo mga bisita, hagdo na mo kandila. O mupalit sila among isinulog. I-prayer. Pasalamat sa biyahe, exam. Daghan ka ng mga kanang sila nga wish. Pagkasagaran magpa-prayer nga magpaampog para mag-exam. Kung amo na silang kung mag-prayer sila nga kanang yang magkapasar sila sa exam, mamalik sila dere, magpasalamat.
We're here! So everyone, this is the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. For a short background, Father Andres de Urdaneta founded this basilica on April 28, 1565. It was originally a convent with the goal to build a church and convent of San Agustin, where the Santo Niño image was found by Juan Camus.
The image of Santo Niño was presented by Pigafetta to the Queen of Cebu when she converted to Christianity. Every January, a festival is held called Sinulog to honor the image, allowing everyone to be united.
Yung mga turista nga niyag sa agre kay tourist spot man yun siyang Basilica del Santo Niño. Sila nga mamisita nila pita kay walaan nga bata man ang ilang yari Magellan Cross. Okay naman, dili man sila mga kuwan nila kung tao sila dili nga mag-tapis sila sa mga Amerikano, mga Hapon, Japanese, kaning Taiwan na okay ra sila.
So mga ka-wonder, dito na nag-end ang atong pag-explore karon. Daghan kaayog natunan ug nalamian sa atong mga diskubre. Diba? Sakto jud ko? Pero dili pa niyang katapusan. Padayon gyapon ta sa atong Cebuano adventure. So stay tuned for more kalingaw, more kultura, and more Cebuano pride. Ayaw ninyo kalimti mga Cebuanon. Until next time mga ka-wonder, let's keep the wonder going. Idaghan pa kaayo ang Cebu nga ipakita. Hala, nakalimot jud ko. Kamu manggod, pas mo jud sa kadugayan ron. Pero di jud mo mapas mo diri sa Cebu. Kidagan gig mga food choices. Samo ta diri sa supermerkado. Pero shh, that's for next time.